you love Lucifer, then you know that the production has a funny way of incorporating certain details into the episodes. Whether that's a simple object or an entire reference meaningful to the plot of the season, they have it all. So today we're going to show you some of the things in Lucifer Season 5 you only notice the second time you watch it. And spoilers alert to those of you who haven't watched Season 5 yet. Number 10. Linda the Bartender. If you've watched the entire Season 5, then you remember the 1940s noir episode they created. In it, you can see Linda as a bartender, which, given that she is a therapist, sounds a bit weird. But if you pay close attention to the details around the bar, you'll notice one detail that shows why Linda is a bartender. If you look closely above the bar, you can notice Al Capone's gun hanging above it, and in the corner it says, "Thanks for listening." Many bartenders are known for being great and sympathetic listeners, so it's no coincidence that Linda is the one behind the bar given her modern-day job. In the same bar, as Lucifer orders a drink, he tells Linda just what the doctor ordered, as a little shout-out to her job. Number 9. Garden Club. In the same 1940s episode, you can really miss a lot if you don't pay close attention. So let us tell you another thing that you might have missed. In the episode, there's a nightclub called Garden Club where Lilith sings. This name is perfect given that Lilith originally lived in the Garden of Eden with Adam. She even kept a piece of the garden in her ring, known as the Immortality Ring, that she gave to Lucifer. Her name, Lily Rose, also plays a nice nod to her Garden of Eden origins. The episode is filled with small little details like this one, and even though we mentioned just a few, we suggest you rewatch the episode and let us know what you noticed the second time you watch it. Number 8. Lieutenant Diablo. In episode 3, Lucifer and Chloe come across a murder that occurred on the set of a show. When they went to check it out, they noticed that the show resembled a lot like the iconic Decker Star duo. Lieutenant Diablo completely mirrors their relationship, and if that wasn't the best part, it also mirrored the original Netflix poster for Lucifer. But in the show, it was for Diablo. The poster shows the main character with neon letters in the back spelling the name Diablo, while the neon letters create devil horns on his head. If you're a fan of Lucifer, you already know that the show has the same poster with Tom Ellis on it with the same red neon letters on the back spelling Lucifer. Number 7. The Bullet. When Season 5 began, we saw Michael coming to Earth and pretending to be Lucifer, but unfortunately Chloe sensed that something was wrong and put him to the test. In episode 2, she showed him the bullet necklace that Lucifer gave to her in Season 3. With Michael's reaction, she managed to realize that it's not Lucifer. The thing you probably didn't notice in this scene is that she shot Michael in the same leg as she shot Lucifer when she tried to see if he's the devil. Only in this case, she was proving he isn't Lucifer. Also, she told Michael that she never takes off the necklace, when in reality she took it off in Season 3, and throughout Season 4, we never saw her wear it.
Once I shot Lucifer to prove he was the devil, and now I'm shooting you to prove you're not.
Number 6. The Ring. Lilith's ring brings so much to the storyline of Season 5, but did you know how it actually came into the show? The producers of the show thought that something was missing from Lucifer's outfit, so Tom Ellis went into the wardrobe and found this black ring. After a while, in Season 5, it was finally revealed what this ring is and why Lucifer has it. This ring was given to Lucifer by Lilith, and it contains her immortality as part of the Garden of Eden. But if you look closely, you can notice that her ring was actually white up until the point where she gave up her immortality. As soon as she did that, the ring started to change colors and became the black ring we know now. Number 5. The color red. Red has often been the color associated with the devil, and in this show you can see that the devil himself has a touch of red in almost every outfit he wears. When we see him sitting on the throne in hell, we can notice that the handkerchief he has in the pocket of his suit is red, as well as the sole of his shoes. We can also see red overpower Eve as she reconnects with Lucifer, as she starts wearing more red outfits and even lipstick. In Season 5, we can see the same happening with Chloe as she shows up in a red dress for the night with Lucifer. Maybe we'll see further red outfits from Chloe since she and Lucifer are finally together. Number 4. The Opposites. When Michael was introduced in the show as Lucifer's twin brother, he was only supposed to appear for half an episode, given that Season 5 only was renewed for 10 episodes. But when they made it longer, they decided to leave Michael in. That meant that Tom Ellis had quite a lot of work to do. In the show, we see the brothers together on multiple occasions, but if you really pay attention, you can see just how different they are. While Lucifer has a British accent, drinks whiskey and is right-handed, Michael has an American accent, drinks vodka, and is left-handed. All these details further shows us just how opposite they are from one another. Even the way they dress is completely opposite.
I was wondering when you'd show our face again. Brother.
Number 3. Star Trek outfits. When Ella first met Pete, they connected on a higher level as they both were huge fans of Star Trek and started speaking with each other in Klingon. Even though Ella has spoken Klingon in the past, we have never seen anyone talk back to her. But the detail that made this relationship on this list is the costumes they had on for the convention. Ella wears a blue costume, which is worn by science and medical personnel in Star Trek, and that fits Ella perfectly given that she's a forensic scientist. We don't blame you if you didn't catch this, only true Star Trek fans might be able to lay their eyes on this detail.
Whoosh! Klingon hol da jak je shuch.
But Star Trek is your thing.
Number 2. Shoulder angels. Remember in cartoons or sometimes even in movies, when a person can't decide on something, oftentimes an angel and a devil would appear on their shoulders telling him what to do. Well, in this case, Amenadiel was the one having Lucifer on one side and Michael on the other side. As Michael is making Amenadiel feel guilty and anxious about his baby growing up, Lucifer steps right next to him, telling him to not let him inside his head. In this case, Lucifer is the devil while Michael is an angel. But what is interesting here is that the devil is convincing him to do what is right while the angel convinces him of the worst. Oftentimes, the angel appears on the right side and the devil on the left side, while in this case, Lucifer is on his right side and Michael on his left, hinting us that Lucifer is the one that looks out for him instead of the actual angel Michael.
Our brother? The devil? The guy that was cast out of heaven for all eternity?
Exactly, Michael, because despite even that, you know.
Number 1. Tree of Life. In the last few scenes of the show, we got to see a lot, but one of the most heartbreaking scenes in the last episode was when Michael stabbed Chloe with a stick made out of the Tree of Life. In the show, it was said that that was the last piece of the Tree of Life, so it got us questioning when we saw Michael stab Chloe directly in the womb. Could she already be pregnant? Will the baby now be a Celestial? It definitely was a fine detail, and even though we're not quite sure it meant anything, we'll still have this little theory in mind for the next season.
I got it!
On a related note, we wanted to know, did you notice all of these things the first time you watched Season 5? Let us know in the comment section below exactly what you noticed. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.